up, guys? How y'all doing again? And what's up, Sussex Squad? Y'all sit down. We got to talk. Everybody is talking about Harry and Meghan's great win. Baby, I know Archie got a new fire truck or whatever he wants, but I want to talk about the way Kate is low key exposing William over and over again. The first thing she did was let out some shade, and baby, I know shade when I see it. When she was like, why are they calling William a lazy bum? Because he wasn't working while I was fighting cancer alone. I mean, I'm sure he was doing something. He's very busy. I said, baby, I know shade when I see it. However, there has been no confirmation that William and Kate are in fact separated. And guess what? They weren't even living together the whole time she was bravely, maybe, fighting cancer. Y'all, let's get into it because this is groundbreaking. And Kate is living on her own rules, on her own whatever. Maybe she's paying William back. They're also saying that Kate wants to fly to the US to meet with Harry. I don't doubt that at all. I think Kate is doing what she can to align with William's enemies because I think that right now Kate has more in common with William's enemies than actual William. Now that doesn't mean, hear me out, Sussex Squad, that Kate is going to do any self-reflection, that Kate is going to care about anything, that Kate is actually going to do anything besides find things that actually serve her. But it's so interesting to talk about. Listen to this. They're saying that Kate spent much of her time in 2004 in Buckleberry. Buckleberry is where her allegedly grifting parents lived after defrauding investors. But get this, and this is the one thing that nobody ever talked about. Kate's family was up to get honors, some type of, royal titles or whatever. And here's the thing, I don't like Kate, but I can still take a step back and be like, you're married to the King of England. He's always planting rose bushes. Of course, you should get something from it, and your family should get titles too. If I married a prince, my whole family would get titles because it's all make believe. So give my family some of that make believe stuff. I'm being serious, right? So they were all set to get titles. But William and Kate were alleged to have been separated or were separating. William was like, I don't want to be around you anymore. I'll do what I want. I's a big boy, right? So they separated. Then, when they were supposed to get titles, that scandal broke about how they were broke jokes and they had secured loans and they couldn't pay back and their company's down bad. And William, the billionaire slumlord, didn't give them a penny to pay anybody back or to stop. If anything, it was on the front page of papers. And then after that, they were like, oh my God, guess what? Kate's people can't get any type of royal titles or whatever they give them because of the scandal. And I said, I know a setup when I see one. Kate also was missing. She refused to come out of hiding. She now says that even though she did the thing, her husband, who took off for the whole year saying he was supporting her, wasn't even around. And guess what? She was at her parents' house most of 2024. Let it be said that there were numerous spottings of William out by in the palaces and not on Buckleberry Manor. And remember, William said that when Charlotte saw his beard, she started crying because she didn't come recognize him. Also, William, stop trolling Harry. The beard is not for you. At first, I thought it made him look a little bit better because it was hair and it made him look younger. But his beard is always scraggly. Harry has a very thick, manly looking beard. William has whiskers that I've been waiting to come in, but they never come in. And it always looks like he just got off of a 12-hour bender and he was forced to show up at parent teacher conference because they said they were calling child social services if he doesn't show up. It's just not a good look. It's like catfish. Like you don't got enough testosterone for that full beard. So let me read this article, but just as we thought, this is confirmation of what we all thought, Sussex Squad, or at least what I thought, that Kate and William were separated all last year, and she was staying with her parents, and they literally gaslit the world when everybody called out their fake AI generated family photos, which is to say that Kate is just as bad as William. But nobody's bad as William. I do want to say this. I do also think that with that settlement with Harry with the Murdoch group, I believe they agreed to back off. Now, hear me out. I talk about Kate and William whenever I want. Y'all know, and if you don't know, there is a royal playlist. Go ahead and check it out. Y'all know what I think of Kate and William. You cannot stop people from giving their opinion. You cannot stop people from criticizing you. However, when people make up blatantly false things, when people bug your offices, when people stalk you, harass you, yes, that actually is illegal. I believe that part of Harry's settlement was that the newspapers would back off. Yes, they're going to snark, but they're going to stop that media frenzy, the feeding frenzy that we've seen. And if you can tell, they kind of have already done that. Interesting enough, we are seeing more and more things about Kate and William that's not necessarily good. Okay, listen. They said insight, this is directly in the Sun. Rupert Murdoch, and they were doing a settlement. I don't know. Inside Princess Kate's secret recovery breaks at 4.7 million 18-acre manor with a pool, tennis, and game nights with Carol. Kate's mom has revealed the plush plaid has a disco room. They said when uh, Kate is said to have spent her recovery last year at her parent Carol and Michael Middleton's 4.2 million countryside pad. Bucklebury Manor is located in Berkshire. Remember, they were being harassed by their neighbors because people were saying that they were frauds and cheats and they owed people money. They never paid anybody back, and William never gave them a penny either. They said away from Kate's home with Prince William, Adelaide Cottage was so handy for the royal mama three. The royal expert Ingrid Searoth says the Middleton house is gorgeous. I think it's an old manor house. It's got a lot of grounds. I think it's got its own stream going through it. Tennis courts, I mean, typically Middleton. They've made it absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, it's a big manor. They said it was perfect for Kate's recovery. The grade 2 listed Georgian property boasts 7 bedrooms, 5 reception rooms, including a drawing room and a library, and 18 acres of land complete with a tennis court and outdoor swimming pool. They said Kate's people are very, very tight knit family. They all seem to support each other, which is how Kate was brought up, which is probably why she's so stable and able to deal with whatever life throws at her. And William is what life. Well, I don't even know if life threw them at, or she didn't chase life down and make him marry her. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. They're sporty. It's reported that Kate also popped home to Bucklebury Manor whenever she was suffering from extreme pregnancy sickness. Um, Listen, you guys, I think this is Kate uh telling William he better calm it down. I think that this is also, hold on, let me get another article because this is actually very, very interesting. Um, I think that she spent much of 2024 actually recuperating there. I believe that we are now starting to get more and more and more at the story. And I think that Kate is kind of yanking, sorry, William's chain. I think it's very, very interesting that this all started after Harry's settlement, that we are getting more and more information. Speaking of Harry's settlement, they're saying that Kate wants to fly to America to meet up with Harry at some point this year. You know what makes me so sick about Kate? No matter how much we can feel sorry for her, because it's a lot, her life is very, very pitiful. You will not stop snarking. You will not stop snarking at Harry and Meghan because Kate, get it through your head. Harry is married to Meghan. Harry loves Meghan. Seems like much more than your husband loves you, okay? Harry respects Meghan more than your husband seems to respect you. Get it through your head that Harry is not meeting with you without Meghan. You laughed at the fact that that woman, or it seemed like the words were laughing at the fact that Meghan had a miscarriage. That was Harry's child. You laughed at the fact that she was chased after London. You laughed at the fact. Do you really think that Harry feels any type of way to you after you tortured the woman he loves? No matter what you guys had, no matter how much it seemed, you tortured the woman he loves. Just let that sink in. Anyway, they're saying that Kate is reportedly pondering a meeting with Prince Harry to bridge the division between him and Prince William. First of all, who said Harry's meeting with you? Are you using Harry for clout? A source told Closer that Kate sees it as a rare chance to meet up with Harry and feels like it would be a great step towards making peace. There are whispers that Kate has been advocating for reconciliation between William and Harry since they allegedly gave each other a wide berth at their uncle's funeral. The source claimed, blah, 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 blah. The news emerges as Kate and William ignore rumors of rivalry from Meghan and Harry, despite plans pointing to more frequent visits to the States by the royal pair. I want to see I want to see Kate and William do any type of joint trip. They are scared to step off. Now, here's the thing. I do believe that Kate will actually show up for a state visit with Trump and Melania, but the question is, will William allow her to come? Because William seems like he don't want that woman around at all. They're saying that this move comes after William hinted last year that he and Kate will be taking more international engagements. They said hopefully Catherine will be doing a bit more next year, so we'll have some more trips maybe lined up. Insiders revealed that the specifics of the foundations are being kept under wraps. I yawn just thinking about it. Let me tell you something. William and Kate can come to America all they want. They don't understand the American game. They don't understand the American game. And at the end of the day, William doesn't want to be known as a king. He wants Harry's life, down to doing what you want, living how you want, having a beautiful wife that you're hot for, marrying your best friend. That's what he actually wants. I think it's super odd and super funny that they're now saying they're expanding the royal family's charitable work to a more global scale and into America, and it's been long been talked about. How are you expanding your charity to America when you haven't even fixed the issues of your own slumlord tenants, William? Like, what is actually really going on? I mean, my first thing is to say nothing, but what actually is going on, William, that you can't even get that down? This is just weird. This is just weird. Also, they are saying that Harry is supposed to break bread with Charles while in the UK. They said that he's gonna, yeah, I don't believe this at all. They said many people have been reaching out. Most of his family have checked in. Apparently, Kate was in touch on behalf of her William, which is huge. The messages of goodwill have gone a long way to making Harry feel some sort of renewed hope. Oh, that's sad because every time Harry gets renewed hope, that family literally goes out of their way to crush him. They said it's no secret Harry has been chipping away at trying to end this feud for quite some time. So he's very grateful for this forward moment. Okay. Though the Sussex are in self-imposed exile, Harry has made several attempts to warm back up to his father, King Charles, but ended up being rebuffed time and time again. Now, with Princess Kate's help, feelings in the palace have begun to change in Harry and Meghan's favor, which will hopefully be solidified once he returns to England. Let me tell y'all something. The royal family got caught out there because he was also able to find out there's no NDA, and he was also able to find out exactly what the communications were and how his family was um throwing him under the table. So what does this mean exactly? Well, it means a couple of things. I think that the reason why Harry is being invited now to break bread with Charles, if you can believe this, is because Camilla actually needs more information. Camilla needs true information so that, because I think the Sun and all those tabloids are afraid to run false information about Harry and Meghan now. So they need to bring them closer so they can have true or real information to keep painting them as monsters. Let me just tell something to Harry, and I know he's not listening, but this is just it. If your family was willing to collude with your enemies, if your family thought they could crush you and were going to let your life be completely destroyed, and you went to battle and you won, and now your family's back, me thinks that you can just write off your family because yeah, it's never ever ever actually really going to work. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Your family shows that they don't think of you as family, and that given the chance, they will crush you and align with your enemies to the point of breaking you over and over and over. But that said, it's Harry's family, so let's see what he has planned. Listen, congratulations to Harry. Kate, you're gonna have to see Meghan in that meeting. And also, yeah, thank you for letting us know that you spent much of 2024 recuperating with your family like we thought you were. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, Sussex Squad.